Well, good morning from the kitchen. It is 7 a.m. I am freshly home from my overnight shift in the ER. And Thrunite had asked me to do a little bit of a torture test on the TN4A that I'd reviewed, just to show that if you ever stuck with this light out in some cold weather, that it would be able to handle that and you don't need to worry about it. So they thought maybe I could stick it in the freezer, which sounded okay, but I thought I would go a step farther than that. So I have a bowl here. The light fits in the bowl, but just to keep it up off the bottom of it, I'm going to put some ice in the bowl. That way the light can sit kind of up in the middle here. And then we'll put some water in. Oh, before that, I almost forgot. Got to turn the light on. This light on low has a run time of about 93 hours on at that 17 lumens. I think that's the low. So there's the light in some water with some ice, and next we're going to put it into the freezer. So there we go. 7 a.m. in the freezer. We'll leave that in there and I'll come back later today and see how it's doing. All right, we're back. It is now a little bit after 5 p.m. There it is on the microwave, 5 p.m. and it's been in the freezer now for about 10 hours. Let's have a look. And here it is, still on, now locked down in there in that bunch of frozen ice. So far, suffice it to say, if you're stuck in a block of ice for 10 hours with your flashlight, well, you'll still be able to see your way out. So aside from just doing this, I mean, there it is in that block of ice. Let's take a little step further. So here I'm outside with it now, and you can see somewhere in here it's still on. And I thought I would do just a little mild drop test with it, see how it fares with that. Well, test some of this rating. Well, ice is pretty tough. Getting there. Starting to come through, almost down to the light. All right, there's the lens off, goes on, up through the brightnesses. So there you go, 10 hours in the freezer. I'm actually kind of surprised that the light made it through this, because I thought the light would make it through no problem, but I was concerned that the batteries might freeze, but apparently it is no problem. If you're stuck in a block of ice with this light, you'll be able to find your way out. The Thrunite TN4A, one tough ice cold flashlight.